Nursery worker jailed for 8 years after kicking, punching and pinching children. A nursery worker has been jailed for abusing 21 babies across to London nurseries through acts of violence, including kicking, punching and pinching. Roksana Lecka, of Hounslow, West London, was sentenced at Kingston Crown Court to 8 years in prison after admitting 7 charges of cruelty to a person under 16 and being found guilty of 14 additional counts following a trial. The court heard how the 22-year-old's abuse at Riverside Nursery in Twickenham and Little Munchkins in Hounslow occurred between October 2023 and June 2024. Judge Sarah Plaschke's KC characterized Lecka's behavior as sadistic and ruled she should never work with children again. Parents of the victims attended the sentencing, with some delivering emotional testimony about the lasting impact on their families. During sentencing, Judge Plaschke detailed the extent of Lecka's violence, stating, "You pinched, slapped, punched, smacked and kicked them. You pulled their ears, hair and their toes. You toppled children headfirst into cots. You caused bruising and lingering red marks." The judge noted that Lecka would check whether colleagues were watching before attacking children, who were quietly and happily minding their own business. CCTV footage examined by Metropolitan Police revealed Lecka assaulting children beneath their clothing on their arms, legs, and stomachs. In one particularly severe incident, she repeatedly kicked a young boy in the face. The judge added, "Time after time you calmly watched the pain and suffering you have caused. Your criminal conduct can properly be characterized as sadistic." Parents who attended Friday's sentencing described devastating impacts on their families, with one mother telling Lecka directly, "These children were so innocent and vulnerable. They couldn't speak. They couldn't defend themselves, and they couldn't tell us as parents that something had happened to them." Another parent called Lecka the worst kind of human for targeting defenseless babies, whilst one mother whose son was kicked in the face expressed guilt, saying, "We weren't there to protect them." The court heard that one family relocated from London following the abuse, whilst other parents experienced relationship breakdowns. Several parents reported their children now pinch them, wondering if this behavior was learned from Lecka. One mother has flown her parents from Panama to provide childcare, unable to trust others with her daughter. Lecka's crimes came to light in June 2024 when she was sent home from Riverside Nursery after staff observed her pinching children and appearing flustered. Metropolitan Police detectives subsequently reviewed CCTV footage, uncovering months of systematic abuse. The footage revealed Lecka had pinched some children dozens of times in a single day, causing them to cry and recoil. The court heard Lecka was addicted to cannabis at the time and would smoke before shifts, concealing this from her employers. She was also filmed vaping within a meter of a baby. Following her June 2024 arrest, Lecka responded no comment to all police questions, including when shown photographs of injuries sustained by the children. The defendant requested a break partway through the family's statements and was seen with her head in her hands before leaving the dock. Arlette Pierkey, defending, said her client has expressed remorse and cited her previous good character and young age in mitigation. The court heard Lecka wrote a letter to the court saying she has reflected on her actions, wanted to apologize to parents, and that cannabis turned her into a different person. Ms. Pierkey told the court that Lecka has been attacked in custody, describing her experience in prison as having been extremely challenging, and said she has spent time in the vulnerable prison wing. Lawyer Gemma Till said, "Our focus is now on securing families who will continue to be affected by Lecka's actions for years to come, with the further answers they deserve."